Welcome. In this video, we will be using particle binds to create some glowing hair effects. So let's do it. First of all, we are going to use a sphere and our particles will hang from this sphere. So let's convert it to a little bit poly because I don't want those particles from all over the sphere. So I'm going to just select half of the sphere like this. Now these are selected faces. While these faces are selected, just click here. Now those faces are selected inside this model. Now let's go to TyFlow and then open editor. We are going to use birth, which is 0, 0 and 50. So all of the particles will get born at 0 frame. And then we are going to give them some position, which is position object. If you press tab, you can see this menu. Okay, now from here click on selected faces here and pick the object. Now we can see our particles here. Then we are going to use spawn. So spawn will spawn particles on our existing particles. You can see the number here without spawn and with spawn. Now I want to modify these spawned particles. Now drag and drop it like this, new event, and in this new event we are going to use an operator. So let's zoom in. Okay, let's use the operator first. So I'm going to use the spread operator, and then I'm going to spread those particles over z axis. Okay, so I'm going to modify this like this. So these purple particles are our spawn particles, and these particles which are in blue color are our original particles. So now this relation between these particles is called parents and children. These are the parents, these are the children. These are the parents and these are the children. Now I want to create more children. So here we have a resample operator. So just drag and drop it. Now I want to create more children between parent and children. So now you can see we have more particles. So this allows us to create hairs the way we want. Okay, now I want to increase the number of the particles. So I can just increase the count from here like this. Okay, now let's apply the particle bind operator, which is like this. And then this particle bind will create the bindings between each family. Okay, particles and children and their siblings. So click on show bindings. Right now, these are our bindings. Because it is using proximity bind, we don't want it. Go to family bind, click bind to siblings, and now all of the siblings are binded each other. And now click on bind to parent. Okay, right now we need to make sure that our parents particles stuck at our sphere. So we are going to use object bind. Pick the object. But before we need to use surface test. So let's use the surface test. And then we are going to use a surface test of this sphere. Okay, I don't think we need to do surface test. So just remove it. Use the object bind on our parents. Okay, and then now here we are going to use gravity. So let's use force operator and create a gravity of -0.1. And let's see. And now as you can see, our particles are hanging. So since our parent particles are already separated, so we don't need to use surface test. So that's why we have used object bind here. And these particles are binded to this sphere. Okay, so it is working the way we want. Let's add another object, which is, let's add another sphere. Like this. Move it here. and let's animate it from left to right like this. Okay, so now our objects are animated. Object is animated, and let's use the collision operator. Drag and pick this sphere, and let's run the simulation. So we are getting the result we want. Now we need to improve some of the things. First of all, let's increase the number of the particles. So let's go to spread and increase the Z value so that we have long hairs, and then increase the count like this. Okay, now as you can see, our particles are going through this original sphere. So we need to pick this one also like this. And let's increase our gravity to minus 0.5. Okay, now let's render it. Right now, if you try to render, it will not render. So we have to use the spline path. So just create a spline path. Click on create new, but make sure you use the particle bindings. Okay, so I have checked the trajectories which has created this thing. So just click on particle bindings, and then we need to go to the spline up that is created in our scene. Click on this button. Now you can see your splines. Let's decrease the radius, and then go to die splines and click on weld bindings and weld knots. Okay, now let's apply some materials to these. So I'm going to apply the white material to the spheres, and then I'm going to apply the glow material to tie spline. Copy this, paste it here, enable global illumination, set the multiply to 3, and let's disable the display here. Also go to particle bind and turn off show bindings, and now you can see your splines properly. In case if you are facing any issues, you can just select TyFlow, go to settings and increase the time step. So it will improve the collisions like here. Or and one other thing you can do, which is also increase the resample count value. Okay, now let's render it. And then in the final render, let's use the lens effect. So enable the lumen glare, decrease the size, and increase the intensity like this. And that's it for this video.